What's up, fam? This your boy J to the R coming at you with another video. So, in this video, we're going to go back to that song that I did called Flex in Cubase 9.5. Go check out the other videos if you don't know what I'm talking about, where I did the process that I use to mix my songs. Real quick and easy process that I believe I can get a good sound from. So, on today, though, we're going to finish it up, and I'm going to show you what I do on my master bus. I know a lot of people will mix it down first, then bring it back in and do that, but I don't care. This is how I'll do it, and you won't be able to tell that much of a difference anyway, especially with the techniques that I use. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So basically the first thing that I am going to do, I already got these tracks highlighted. I am going to link these all together. You probably can't see me hit this link button because there's a video right there. But anyway, we linked them together. Then we're going to bring the volume down. So let's play the song.
I got the bag, I got the fans. I'm stuck in these bands. They say I'm conceited. I say I believe it. So don't you forget it.
So if you see, I bring it all the way down quite a bit to about 12 dBs. So let's go ahead and unlink that. So the main reason for me doing that is to give myself some headroom for when I dibbling and dabbling and sprinkling and twinkling on that master bus. And so now let's go to this master bus since we got the volume down a little bit low. I hate to see all that highlighted. Let's unhighlight that. There we go. So click edit. That's going to bring up the channel settings. We're not going to use the channel strip, but we will use this EQ. And actually, we're not going to use this EQ because I want to make sure that this is in order. We're going to add the same EQ over here. And basically what I'm going to do with this EQ is just kind of do some little sprinkling. You know, I like myself kind of crisp. So we'll start with the highs. Let's go to a verse. So we're gonna boost it around, what is that, about 59, just a little bit. If you get up into like the 7K range, you may add a little to the song. You don't really want that. And right here, I basically just pull it up and down in frequencies that I feel like needs to either go up or go down, depending on what it is. Usually it's around this mid-range, low mid-range that I'm usually pulling down because those tend to muddy up the mix, in my opinion. So let's come around here, but just a little bit because I'm not trying to change the character of the song. They say I'm conceited. I say I believe it. So don't you forget it. Take two to defeat it. A little bit crazy. Never been lazy. Shit. You haters don't phase me. You bitches don't pay me. Okay, let's reset this. I used the wrong ones. Okay. Let's go to 4 up here. I got the play, I got the swag, I got the bag, I got the fans. I'm stuck in these bands. They say I'm conceited. I say I believe it. So don't you forget it. Take two to defeat it. A little bit crazy. Never been lazy. You haters don't phase me. So as you can see, it's very little and subtle. Very subtle. I ain't trying to do too much. You know, I got headphones on. I don't know if you can tell it, but through the headphones, I can hear the slight difference. Now let's see what it sounds like on the various parts of the song. Watch me. What I be doing? That's what I'm doing. Nigga be. What I be doing? Nigga be.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, I think that's pretty good. So we'll just leave the EQ right there. And we are going to do the same thing with the compression. Just a little sprinkle. Just a little sprinkle.
Watch me, watch me.
I try to keep it around no more than a -3. 2.0, I mean a 2-to-1 ratio. I don't need to go no more than that. So we're going to play with the threshold a little bit.
Off in the coop. I'm stacking this loot. You off of the root. You niggas is new. You niggas is blue. I'm killing the room.
And basically what that's doing is bringing that peak of the bass down, which will in turn bring the other, kind of flatten out the frequency change just a little bit, because what you fix to see me do is bring up the whole song with the maximizer. So you don't want that. You won't do it too much, because once you bring up the whole thing, it's gonna sound like way too squashed.
The Legion of Doom. And know me a coon. If you was a flow, I'll be the broom. You say you a goon. Till I enter the room.
Okay,
I'm ready to ball. I'm taking.
we'll leave that the way it is. Now let's come over here. Ooh, I know some of y'all out here saying, ooh, what is he doing? Well, I don't care. This is what I'm doing. Let's add this maximizer, and you're going to already see just by adding the plugin, it's going to boost the volume.
Taking them all. My shot is superb. I'm getting them they nerve.
Notice I still got a lot of headroom over here.
Yeah. Flex, flex. Flex, flex.
See the difference?
Flex, flex. Flex, flex. Get under my feet. Your girl get to me. You swallow the beef. I put it on tape. I send it your way. Niggas behave. Cause I got to play. I got the swag. I got the bag.
Again, you don't really want, it's adding just a little bit. It's not that much. Again, you don't want to overdo it, because you get a pumping effect. So we're going to leave it right there. Now we're going to come over here to the master bus and bring that up.
At the fans, I'm stuck in these bands. They say I'm conceited. I say I believe it. So don't you forget it. Take two to defeat it. A little bit crazy. Never been lazy. You haters don't phase me. You bitches don't pay me. I pull out the pop. I call it the stop. Flex, 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 flex.
That's a big difference in the volume boost. And I don't think it don't sound squashed, because I don't want it squashed.
Flex, 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 flex. What I be doing? That's what I'm doing.
On,
Nigga be
off.
Nigga be. That's what I'm doing. Watch me, watch me. What I be doing? That's what I'm doing.
Flex on,
Nigga be.
flex on.
What I be doing? Nigga be.
Okay, so that's pretty much all I'm going to do right there. So then what you want to come around and do and listen to each part of the song. Because when you get to add all them effects on the bus, sometimes it will affect each part of the song differently depending on the volume of that particular part. And what I mean by part is like the chorus, the verse versus the pre-chorus. So I kind of listen to them, because you don't want nothing overwhelming in one part, but maybe low in another one, or maybe just right throughout the rest of the song. You want everything to sound nice and even.
That's what I'm doing. Watch me, watch me. What I be doing? I got the bag. I got the fans. I'm stuck in these bands. It's flex, 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 flex. What I be doing? That's what I'm doing. Nigga be. Flex, 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 flex. What I be doing? That's what I'm doing. Nigga be.
I think we got it, and that didn't take no time at all. So don't be talking about you ain't got time to do no music. It don't take that long, and it's fun. That's one thing good about the technology today. Then from when I started on, when everything was hardware, you didn't have no computer, you had to do all this, you had to have a lot of time, you had to remember setting, you had to use tape, you had to took forever. Today, click save, fool, and you got it. You can come back later, you can do it whenever you want to. It's a beautiful thing. And best of all, you can do it with free software. Cubase 9.5. That's not free though. Pay $99.99, $99.95 or something like that, which is super cheap, and you can easily see how flexible it is. I love it. I like Pro Tools. I like Pro Tools probably better for mixing, but man, you can't go wrong with this software. It's like an all-in-one solution.
I got the heat. You're facing defeat. Get under my feet. Your girl get to me. I put it on tape. I send it your way. Niggas behave. Cause I got to play.
One thing I want to bring to y'all attention that I did offline was I added a gate, because what that gate does is in the beginning of when the verses start, there's silence, and we start boosting levels, a lot of hits come through, so you don't want that to come through. You want to make it clean as possible, so you will add a gate right here, and you'll play with your thresholds and your attack to keep it sounding natural, but to eliminate that noise in between when you're rapping or when there's, because there will be a lot of hissing. So you want to do that.
I got the swag. I got the bag. I got the fans. I'm stuck in these bands. They say I'm conceited.
Another thing, the microphone that I'm recording this on is like a Tascam. It's an old Tascam that I've had for years on end, and it still works.
I say I believe it.
You just don't need a whole bunch of stuff nowadays. Spend all this money. Get you a whole setup for $300 and be popping. So anyway, that's it, folks. I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. I think we pretty much done with this song. The only thing left for me to do is to bounce it down to an MP3